Have you ever been stuck behind a slow vehicle on a narrow road and felt tempted to pass right away, my friend? Many new drivers struggle with this exact situation. Traffic safety experts often point out that improper passing is one of the leading causes of serious road crashes. The problem is that narrow roads leave very little room for mistakes. The good news is that safe passing is a skill you can learn. Today, we will break down the process step by step so you can make smarter decisions behind the wheel. Before we talk about how to pass safely, let us first discuss the most important question every driver should ask before moving into the opposite lane. The biggest mistake new drivers make is asking how to pass instead of asking whether they should pass at all, my friend. Research from driver education programs shows that many accidents happen because drivers overestimate the available space and time. The safest pass is often the one you never attempt. Before considering a pass, look far ahead and evaluate visibility, traffic flow, and road conditions. If anything feels uncertain, stay in your lane. Patience often saves more time than a risky maneuver. But how can you quickly determine whether a passing opportunity is actually safe? When preparing to pass, visibility is everything, my friend. If you cannot clearly see far ahead, you should not attempt it. Safety studies consistently show that limited sight distance dramatically increases collision risk. Hills, curves, parked vehicles, trees, and large trucks can block your view. A simple solution is to wait until you have a long, open stretch of road. Never rely on assumptions about what might be ahead. The practical tip is to imagine needing extra space beyond what you currently see. Next, let us talk about reading road markings. Road markings are like silent instructions from traffic engineers, my friend. A solid center line usually means passing is unsafe because visibility or road conditions are limited. A broken line often indicates passing may be allowed when conditions are clear. Understanding these markings helps remove guesswork from driving decisions. Always obey local traffic laws and signs. Even if the road looks open, markings may indicate hidden risks. Knowing when passing is prohibited can keep you out of dangerous situations. But road markings alone are not enough. What about oncoming traffic? One approaching vehicle can completely change the situation, my friend. Human perception studies show that drivers often misjudge the speed of oncoming vehicles, especially at a distance. A car that appears far away may reach you much faster than expected. The safest approach is to leave a large safety margin. If you are unsure whether you have enough room, assume you do not. Practical drivers learn to be conservative rather than aggressive. Now let us discuss the importance of following distance before a pass. Driving too close to the vehicle ahead creates several problems, my friend. It limits visibility and reduces reaction time. Traffic safety experts recommend maintaining a safe following distance before considering any passing maneuver. This allows you to see farther ahead and gives you space to accelerate smoothly if conditions become safe. Stay back enough to observe the road clearly. Rushing close to another vehicle rarely helps. Next, let us look at why signaling matters more than many drivers realize. Your turn signal is not just a legal requirement, my friend. It is a communication tool. Studies on driver behavior show that predictable actions reduce crash risk. Before moving out to pass, signal early so other road users understand your intentions. This includes vehicles behind you that may also be preparing to pass. Clear communication reduces surprises and confusion, but signaling alone will not keep you safe. Let us talk about mirrors. Many new drivers focus only on what is ahead, my friend. But what is behind you matters too. Before passing, check your mirrors carefully. Another vehicle may already be moving into the passing lane. Safety experts recommend scanning mirrors and blind spots before any lane movement. Developing this habit can prevent dangerous side collisions. Once you know the road ahead and behind are clear, there is another important factor to consider: your vehicle's performance. Not every vehicle accelerates the same way, my friend. A small car, a family sedan, and a loaded truck all require different amounts of time to complete a pass. Understanding your vehicle's acceleration helps you make better decisions. If your vehicle needs more time to gain speed, you should be even more selective about passing opportunities. The next step is learning how to pass smoothly rather than aggressively. Many people think passing requires sudden, aggressive acceleration, my friend. In reality, smooth and controlled inputs are often safer. Rapid steering and abrupt throttle movements can upset vehicle balance. Driver training programs emphasize maintaining control throughout the maneuver. Accelerate confidently but smoothly. Stay calm and focused. Speaking of focus, distractions can be especially dangerous during passing situations. A few seconds of distraction can change everything, my friend. Looking at a phone, adjusting music, or reaching for an item reduces awareness exactly when you need it most. Research consistently links distracted driving to increased crash risk. Before attempting any pass, keep both hands ready and your attention on the road. The fewer distractions you have, the better your judgment will be. Next, let us discuss weather conditions. Rain, fog, and low light can turn a safe pass into a dangerous one, my friend. Weather affects visibility, traction, and stopping distance. Safety organizations advise increasing caution whenever conditions are less than ideal. If visibility is reduced, wait for a better opportunity. Good drivers adapt to conditions rather than forcing a maneuver. But what if the vehicle ahead is moving unusually slowly? Slow vehicles can test anyone's patience, my friend. However, frustration often leads to poor decisions. Behavioral studies show that emotional driving increases risk-taking. If you feel annoyed, recognize it and stay patient. A delayed arrival is usually better than a dangerous situation. Sometimes the safest decision is simply staying behind for another minute or two. Now let us discuss passing large vehicles. Passing trucks and buses requires extra caution, my friend. These vehicles block visibility and create larger blind spots. Their size can make distance judgment more difficult. Give yourself extra room and ensure you have a clear view ahead before attempting any maneuver. The larger the vehicle, the more conservative your decision should be. There is also an important mistake many beginners make immediately after passing. Returning to your lane too early can be dangerous, my friend. Safety instructors recommend ensuring there is plenty of space before moving back. A practical tip is to wait until you can clearly see the passed vehicle in your mirror. This helps prevent cutting them off. Smoothly return to your lane without abrupt steering. But what happens if conditions suddenly change while passing? Sometimes a situation becomes unsafe halfway through, my friend. Maybe an oncoming vehicle appears or road conditions change unexpectedly. The key is staying calm. Panic often makes situations worse. If necessary, safely reduce speed and return behind the vehicle when space allows. Always prioritize safety over pride. Adaptability is one of the most valuable driving skills. Next, let us discuss nighttime passing. Passing at night presents unique challenges, my friend. Visibility is reduced and judging distance becomes harder. Research shows that depth perception decreases in darkness. Use extra caution and allow larger safety margins. If you cannot clearly see far enough ahead, simply wait. The road will eventually provide a better opportunity. There is one final mindset that separates safe drivers from risky ones. Experienced drivers understand that every pass is optional, my friend. Defensive driving principles emphasize minimizing unnecessary risks. Just because a pass is possible does not mean it is necessary. Smart drivers constantly evaluate whether the reward is worth the risk. Often, the answer is no. Let us summarize the most important lessons. Safe passing comes down to visibility, patience, communication, and good judgment, my friend. Check road markings, monitor traffic, maintain space, signal clearly, and stay calm. Avoid rushing decisions and always leave yourself a safety margin. These habits may seem simple, but they dramatically improve road safety. Before we finish, here is the most important takeaway of all. Remember, my friend, arriving safely is always more important than arriving a few minutes earlier. Every passing decision should be based on clear visibility, adequate space, and complete confidence in the situation. If there is any doubt, wait for a better opportunity. Like, share, comment Pangalamananda. This video is for educational purposes only. Always follow local traffic laws, road signs, and safe driving practices in your area.